Hello, my name is Dalton, and I'm here to talk about how weird you are. But before I talk about how weird you are, let me just share with you how weird I am. I've never had a McDonald's hamburger. I have had a Starbucks Gold Card since middle school, if I can find it really quickly. Member since '07. And I'm also gay, but I'm sure you probably didn't guess that based on the way I dressed, the way I talked, or the fact that I have a better manicure than you. This is not something that I had ever expected to announce to an auditorium full of people, because for me, it had always been my version of normal. So, let me tell you how it got to be this weird. In elementary school, when playground marriages were common, I often found myself either being the groomsman or pursuing more worthwhile endeavors like coloring inside the lines, sorting my Legos by color, or playing Foursquare with my friends. If you'll notice, none of these include trying to make a lifelong commitment with someone I met at the age of 6. Some of you are just in such a rush to commit. So then, it all got weirder in middle school. While you were trying to impress each other in your Aeropostale hoodies with your flip phones, I was just kind of quietly sitting in the corner, playing on my BlackBerry, not really knowing what was going on, but still judging you silently. And from there, I found myself not really being engaged, and I realized, hey, I'm gay, and there's no question about it because I'm not in this. So, later, after attending a conference on gay youth and seeing people that were really like me, I decided to come out to my mother the next day. April Fool's Day is not the day to come out to your mother. So after we'd established that it wasn't a joke during the commercial break of Desperate Housewives at 9:34, I feel like a great weight had been lifted. So we just let Dad figure that one out. But the big difference was I was now in a category that put me in a situation where I was weirder than all the people that I was judging in my corner with my BlackBerry. And that was probably the hardest part about that. So in high school, that's when it really got weird. Since I wasn't into the whole out and proud thing, I told the people that were relevant to my life and let the rest just kind of assume because I was lucky enough not to care. This is where I learned that confidence is key, because if you're not confident, then you're not going to be able to show them, you're not going to be able to put your best face forward. Because if I was going to be the weak little gay boy, then I was going to be the victim, and I was not going to prove myself as a person, I was going to put myself being gay before being a person. So then, from there, I was often the backup date for all the girls because I was going to dress the best, we were going to have the most fun, and I wasn't going to put on any moves. So, then from there, I realized, hey, being gay isn't so bad because I can have a much more complex relationship with a woman because I don't have that whole like threatening hidden agenda that they're worried about. So I have a male perspective with access to a female perspective. So therefore, I can kind of analyze people a lot better, and that was actually one of the really cool benefits. Like, I know when to cry, and I also know that it means a really different thing when a woman says, I'm fine, and a guy says, I'm fine. Making me laugh. So then from there, I realized, hey, okay, this is okay. And then from there, I had my first adventure into actually dating. I was no longer asexual. I got to see all of the parts of a relationship, all the successes, failures, and anything, and they're exactly like a straight relationship, and I realized I was in no position to judge because I was doing the same thing I was judging everyone else for. And I only acquired more weirdness with age. So, through that, by exploring my own weirdness and falling into a mutual weirdness with another person, I got to see the deeper weirdness of the way that people really work. And from there, then I got to see kind of the development as a person. And then next year, I'm going to be in New York. I'm going to be so weird to a New Yorker. I'm going to get so many questions about life on my farm, how big my tractor is. And I'm just going to be weird to them. But at the end of the day, we're all weird, we're all human, and part of that is it gives us our own perspective and our uniqueness, and without that, that's not what makes humanity great. So, not being weird is weird, and being weird is good. Thank you.